I want this to be the definitive Richard E. Brandt interview.
It will be. It
Promise?
already is.
Do you think?
Yeah.
We haven't started yet. I haven't asked you a question.
I'll never have to do one ever again after today. I know that.
But you are a Bollywood legend. There's no other way of putting it. And why you haven't got a star on the Bollywood Walk of Fame is beyond me. Do you have any ideas?
No idea at all.
You're Oscar nominated.
Yes, but I think that you've got to win one and then you get the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Probably.
What, so every prick on that fucking Broadwalk has got a Oscar?
Probably, yeah.
We've got to do the intro, fuck. This week's guest is legendary actor. I'll do that again. This week's guest is legendary actor, author, director. Perfumier? What does that be?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Legendary actor, author. What's that like, actually? Because you created your own perfume, didn't you?
I did.
You did. And I know everyone's asked you this already. And you see, I'm doing the fucking usual questions that everyone's already asked you. You're going to say yes. And I say, oh, when did that start? And you say about 25 years ago?
When I was 12 years old.
12 years old?
12 years old. I tried to make perfume for an American girl that I had a huge crush on called Betsy Clapp.
How did your first perfume compare to your second?
The first one that I made in 1969 was just turned out to be a stink bomb. But
right.
When I did it professionally, then, it's won awards and it was a bestseller. So it turned out much better second time round.
It has. And we actually have a bottle of it
Oh,
right
do you?
here. So I thought perhaps later, or depending on how good the interview goes, because it might go terribly and we'll be like, fuck, we've got nothing to talk about, uncomfortable silences and shit. No, don't ask me that. I've answered that one a billion times. Why did I even say yes to this? We could have a little sniff.
Okay.
Because I, like you, have quite a pronounced sense of smell.
Do you?
I think so. Have I done the intro? Is it done? Not yet. I'll do it again. Hello. You're listening. I've done that bit. I got all those bits, didn't I? The perfumier,
You did.
author,
You gave the whole list.
the whole list.
Yeah. I think you've done it.
Writer, director.
Yeah.
Yes. Why did you make that face?
Because
Listen, there's nothing wrong with Bar. It's a great film.
it sounds like you're talking about somebody else. That's the weird thing. It's like being dead and hearing your, all these lists of things that you can't really relate to.
Oh, no.
I mean, you must know that for, many characters that come into your life.
Well, I didn't mean to make you feel like you were dead. Well,
Very,
should
very
I have done it
grateful.
different? I can do it again.
No, I
It's
think
fine.
it's perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
Should I have added Oscar nominated?
Yeah. I never can hear enough of that bit.
Oscar nominated.
Oscar nominated.
I see that on posters sometimes, for films on the underground. And some names have got Oscar winning actor or Academy Award winning actor. You're like, oh, I'm definitely seeing this.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's just a whole load of Academy Award winning nominees. I thought, well, come on, darling. I don't remember you in that.
Well,
Do you get that now? Are you
Yes.
a Oscar nominee? No,
Yeah,
you're a
as soon as-
Academy Award nominee.
As soon as you have been nominated, thereafter, the last 5 years, I've had it on every poster saying Academy Award nominee.
Do they ever forget?
No, because it's part of their advertising.
It's part of your brand now, isn't
It's
it?
part of the brand. Yes, indeed. Part of the brand.
I mean, you've had a second wind, let's be honest. The
a
last
lot of
5
wind.
years, a lot of wind. We're not talking about curries now, darling, are we? We're talking
No.
about career.
No.
You have been prolific in the
I
last 5
I
years.
love curry. But the problem is that I have got very low tolerance of spicy food. So I suffer rectal fire for about 3 days and have to sit on it in a tube. When somebody says this is a mild chicken korma, I'm in extreme agony.
Barely.
Yeah.
So what, the waiter was blind to you?
Yes.
He was coming on all smooth, like, very certainly, Mr. Grant, we can get you that. Not spicy at all, Mr. Grant. I don't really do accents, so
Yeah, but
not
is
spicy at
that
all.
not cultural misappropriation?
What is? Oh,
What you've
doing
just done.
doing an impression of a Bindian waiter without doing the accent.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know anymore. I've lost track of all that.
Okay. All right.
I was actually going to ask you about cultural, not misappropriation, but it was one of my more deeper topics. But that was when I thought this interview was going to be, really in depth and or a real challenge. And oh my God, did you see what Richard E. Brown said on the Brian Badonde podcast about being cast as a homosexual man, but he's heterosexual?
Did you say bummersexual?
I didn't say that, but would you like me to?
I think it sounds very appropriate.
I mean, bummers do find it sexual, I suppose. Not that I'm a bummer. I've been called a bummer. I've been
Have
called
you?
every name under the sun, darling.
And how do you deal with that?
Well, I recite the mantra. Sticks and bones may break my bones, but birds will never burn me. Don't you find that?
I think it's absolutely
Even
true.
if someone shouts, "Oi, woolly woofter," from the backseat of a Prescott Bexar 3i Cabriolet, 1986, Lewisham High Street.
Is that what you drive?
No, it's what the homophobe drove as he called me a bully woofter.
Ah, and how did you react?
I said, "Who the fuck said that?" Oh, he's nice. But that was the 80s, darling. You know you can't go about doing things like that anymore. I've looked at these notes and I haven't read a damn word. I can't read my own handwriting.
Are you pansexual then?
What's pansexual? Remind me.
I think every which way.
Every which way.
Every hole away.
There's only one, darling, so I suppose so. Yeah, why not? But back to you. And
yes.
You are a heterosexual man and you played a homosexual. And this was the role that you were nominated for. Call Me. Oh, fuck.
It was called Can You Ever Forgive Me?
Can you ever forgive me for forgetting the bloody title? Because I've seen the film about 10 times.
No, well, thank you. But most people couldn't remember the title or didn't remember what order it came in. So you're quite right.
But you know who did remember?
Who did?
The Academy.
The Academy.
I want to know, who told you that you won? Where were you when you found out? And what did you do when you did find out?
I was having lunch with my daughter at an Italian restaurant called Mediterraneo in Notting Hill Gate.
Whereas I know it well.
At 1:30, she had her iPhone on the table, leaning up against Salt Cellar. And the first three names came up. And when Timothée Chalamet's name didn't come up, because he'd been nominated for everything in that supporting category that year,
right.
I said, I'm definitely not. And my name then came up. And we both yelled. And people in the restaurant, and we both burst into tears like Muppets. And the people in the restaurant thought that we'd had devastating news. And we said, no, I've just got an Oscar nomination. So there were only about 5 people in there.
It must have been an incredible feeling. I mean, it sounds like it was.
Yeah, it was, because you just, I thought, I was 62 then. And I thought that this is something that would never, ever happen. It didn't really enter my radar. So the fact that it did, I felt like I'd won the lottery.
Did you feel that once you were Oscar nominated,
yes,
that suddenly the heavens would open and you would be granted any and every role? Suddenly you're like, all those doubters, fuck them, look at me now. Was there a sense of that? Or, a sense of relief? Because I think that when you are nominated for an award, sometimes there's a sense of relief. You're like, I've been noticed. They think I'm good. They think I'm really ever so good.
Yes, Sally Field. It is a weird thing that you spend your whole career, I suppose, hoping that you'll get recognized by your peers. So when they're the people that nominate you, then you do feel like for 1 nanosecond you've been recognized or that you've arrived, even if you are 62 years old. And I knew that it would never happen. It never happened before and it would never happen since. So when I was at the Kodak Theatre, the actual awards ceremony, and then the Vanity Fair party afterwards, and I met all these extraordinary people that I had either newly followed or, had been following their careers all my life, like Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin and, Up, Down and Sideways. The fact that they knew my name absolutely floored me. I couldn't get over that. So I felt wide-eyed in Babylon kind of thing.
Was Barbara there too?
Barbara was there.
She was there.
She was there.
And that's
indeed.
where you confessed to her about the letter that you wrote her, right?
No.
Oh, shit.
I met her at the Governor's Awards, which directly follow the Academy Awards ceremony, and I spoke to her for 20 minutes.
And then you told her about the letter?
No, I had.
Why did you tell her about the letter?
Because 10 days before the awards, I had gone with my late wife and parked outside her gates and took a selfie, and then tweeted a picture of the letter that I'd written when I was 15 and standing outside her gates. And then 24 hours later, she replied on Twitter. And so she knew of my existence at that moment. So when I did meet her, I then brought that up, and subsequently met her quite a few times. And then the last time I saw her was at Donna Karen's house in the Hamptons, and I had a 2-hour one-to-one conversation, literally as close as this microphone is to my face. And at the end of it, I said, I have a confession to make. And she said, what's that? And I said, I have commissioned a 2-foot-tall sculpture of your head, favoring your left profile, which you insist on when you're being photographed or on screen. And that will be in my garden. And she said, you're crazy. And I said, yes, I know that. And she said, no, you are crazy. So she's seen photographs of it. She's not been to my house to see it in person yet.
Is she not?
Not yet.
You could do a side by side. Have we got a picture of that, Byers? I have seen it, but for the listeners, the viewers.
I'll try and find one. There it is.
Oh, it looks just like her. Looks just like
Good.
her. Wow.
She thought so too.
So you went from not being invited to the Vanity Fair parties to being invited to the Vanity Fair parties.
You get invited to the Vanity Fair parties before you get an Oscar nomination. So I've been invited for some years to those. Yeah.
Oh, you have been?
Yeah, I went to one in 1995, but the first time I'd gone. But when you get a nomination, then many doors are open to you.
Do you still keep a diary?
I do. You'll be in it tonight. Dear diary.
Dear listeners, for those of you that aren't watching on BrewTube, Brian is blushing a blush because I should be appearing in Richard E. Grant's personal diary this evening.
In a lovely summer shirt.
In the height of winter.
Why is that? Do you have a very
why not, darling?
low body temperature or high body temperature?
It depends, really. Well, you've lost my train of thought. I will be appearing in your diary. That's very exciting. I was actually going to finish the interview with that and say, oh, by the way, Britch, will I be appearing in your diary this evening, perhaps?
Most
and if I
definitely.
would be, what would you say? So please continue.
Well, we haven't got to the end of it.
You're right. I don't. But let's save it.
So I don't know yet what I'm going to be writing about you.
What would you write so far?
I would write that you are the most handsome man I've ever been interviewed by. Is that good?
You're so full of shit, aren't you? I know when I'm being blattered. This isn't my first rodeo, bitch.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Your diaries.
Yes.
I want to talk about your writing because I've read all of your books.
Wow.
More than once. Now, I know, are you feeling like Barbara right now? A little bit. Oh, God, he's read all of my fucking books. Do you feel that?
I think that you have to say these things because you are interviewing somebody.
No,
so the chances of you actually having read them is probably unlikely.
Richard, please don't doubt Brian. All right?
Okay.
Listen, you're right. I've had people on that fucking couch and I've lied through my teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, your book was wonderful.
Oh,
it was
wonderful.
I love chapter 9. They never ask any fucking questions. I can prove to you that I've read your books. All of them.
Okay.
I've read your film diaries. I've read the Wawa diaries. I've read Pocketful of Happiness.
Thank you.
I've read the other one. Wait, were there 3? There were 3.
There was, a film diaries called With Nails.
Then the Bar diaries, about you filming the film Bar.
Yes.
And then Pocketful of Happiness,
yes.
which is your last one, which has some diaries in them also for your films.
It does.
I love your writing. I love what a little bitch you can be about people behind their backs. What was it like afterwards when they came out? Were they like, Richard, how could you? You fucking said all that. That never happened. Was Sharon Stone like, I did not lead you up the garden path and take you shopping in fucking Madison Square Gardens for a whole day, pretending to buy a leather jacket? Come on, who got the bump?
Who got the bump?
Steve?
No, I'm having lunch with him next Friday in New York. So
are you?
he's still... I'm still on his guest list and our friendship list. So it was not affected by what I wrote.
Could I just interrupt your train of thought for a second?
Yeah.
Did you say you're having lunch with Steve Barton, as in the man with 2 brains?
Exactly, that same one.
Dr. Buffar.
I worked with him on a movie called LA Story.
I know that because I read your diaries.
Okay. So we've stayed friends since then.
And he'd watched Bidnail and I, right?
He had seen, and he'd also seen a film called How to Get Ahead in Advertising.
Right, which was your second film with Bruce Robinson.
Exactly. The
Who was
second one with Bruce Robinson.
Who was the writer director of Bithnail and I.
Exactly right.
Yes.
Yeah, well
And
researched.
so he'd watched both of those, and he was a real fanboy.
He wanted the part of the English stooge for his comedy in that thing to be. So that's how I got to be in it.
And you were his first choice?
No, never.
But?
I think he offered it first to Julian Sands, because Julian Sands was English and was living in Los Angeles, and Steve knew him.
And Julian Sands was in Borlock with you, wasn't he?
He was in Borlock, indeed.
Yes.
He was.
What the fuck were you doing in that film?
Having a very good time.
I'm sure you were, darling.
Yeah.
But it was the Braction hero. I remember, actually, you see, there's more proof that I've read these fucking diaries of yours, that you were very aware of your physique. And you were like, these fucking Yanks think I'm some kind of Braction hero and I've got to butch up for them. Well, not butch up, but bulk up.
Well, they wanted him to be Scottish, so they offered the part first to Sean Connery.
Right.
And he turned them down.
Well, he'd done Bylander, so he'd probably had enough Borlockery.
And then they went to Michael Douglas, and he turned it down.
Michael
and they
Douglas.
thought, well, they get this guy who had been in, because I was cheap as chips, who'd been in this film with Nell and I that had just come out in America. So we will cast this guy. And they said, when I met them, can you do a Scottish accent? So I said, yes, of course.
But you couldn't? Oh, you did in the film.
I did in the film.
No, it was
my
very
late wife is Scottish.
Oh, right. So she gave you the lowdown.
She helped.
She was like, no, like this.
Yeah, exactly. Like this.
Oh, that's good.
Down, boy.
Down, boy.
Like this. Get your tongue round that.
What was it about your part in Bithnail and I that made them think you'd be good in Borlock?
I have absolutely no idea.
You were just, I'll do it. I've arrived. Yeah. This is it.
I'll do it, yeah.
So was that feeling of getting Borlock, did it feel similar to being Oscar nominated? Like, oh, they can see me. They know I'm good.
No, because it was a horror film.
I didn't think that sounded like Sally Field, by the way. I ignored that comment, but there's nothing Sally Fieldish about what I said.
No, I think you just repeated the thing, and she said, you like me, you really like me.
Oh, is that from a Sally Field?
She got her second Oscar. She said, you like me, you really like me.
Was that Mrs. Doubtfire, was it?
No, she didn't get nominated for that. She didn't get for that.
She should have. She was great in that.
The one about
ball the time, ball the time. Well, back to 1986.
Okay.
So you come to ballet. I wasn't going to turn this into some kind of, autobiographical chat, but fuck it. I want to know. I already know because I've read the fucking diaries, but our listeners might not have. You might sell some more books off this.
Okay.
I'm wired right now. This is so exciting. So anyway, 1986, you're in ballet. You've just got Borlock. You've done it. It was a hit.
I think it broke. It didn't break the box office, but it broke even.
Okay. And so off the back of that,
yeah.
Then what happened?
They made 2 sequels to Borlock, which I wasn't in because my character died at the end of the first one.
What?
So it must have done well enough for them to have done sequels. But Julian Sands did do.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Right. Did they not like you or?
No, my character had died.
Yeah, but it's a fucking sci-fi. They can bring you back from the dead, can't they?
Well, then you should ask them. But that was never mooted as a possibility.
No, I think you dodged a couple of bullets there, to be honest. Don't
okay.
you? So what did you do after Borlock? I know because I read the diaries, but for our listeners who haven't.
Okay. I don't know what I did.
Oh, I know what you did.
What?
Butts and Bork.
But before that, I had done a movie about Henry Miller called Henry and June.
Yes.
With Uma Thurman.
Was she going out with Gary Baldwin at the time?
They were together, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and they broke up, and that's when you met Barry Baldwin on Dracula.
They had broken up on Dracula, which was 2 years later.
That's right. But he was a bit of a wreck then, wasn't he?
He was not in a good place because he had just broken up with Uma, and he hadn't gone on the program yet. So I think he was in a kind of free fall at that moment. But he was absolutely brilliant in playing Dracula. I thought.
He was. I thought so. I'm
really
a big
amazing
Francis Ford Coppola fan. He's great. He's an interesting sausage, isn't he?
He is.
He is.
He just lost all his money.
I thought he lost all his weight.
Did 112 million into Metropolis.
Is it Megaflopolis?
Megaflopolis.
It was a Megaflopolis, wasn't it?
So he's been selling off his watch collection.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, we should get him on the podcast.
I think you should.
we're talking about Barry Baldwin, who was going through a breakup with Wilma Berman.
He was at the
Yes.
time.
Now, he had a little nickname for you, didn't he? I know this because I've read the diaries.
Yes,
He called you outrageous, didn't he?
he did.
Now, why the fuck is Barry Baldwin coming off a messy breakup, meeting you, the quintessential Binglishman, and going, I know what to call this sod, outrageous.
Well, I knew Gary before that because I had done an improvised film with him for the BBC with Ade Edmondson in 1985 called Honest, Decent and True. And it was a result of being in that I then got cast in Withnail.
Right.
So I knew I'd worked with Gary, so I'd known him, and he came to our wedding, and so I knew him before Dracula.
So Gary Baldwin knew you before you were big shit.
Oh yeah,
Because he was big shit in the improvised film, right, with Barry Bedminson.
yeah. He always, yeah. He had arrived. You know,
Right, so
by
he'd
1985.
arrived, you hadn't. Did you sense a change in the way that he treated you when you were nobody to when then you were somebody? And when he saw you on Dracula, he was like, fuck that guy. Shit, I shouldn't have fucking told him to fetch my tea.
Gary's always been the same, and he's a natural flirt, and he is incredibly funny. He does brilliant impressions.
He does.
So I've known and loved him for over 3 decades.
Really?
Yeah,
So you've known him for 30 years?
more. Since 1985, which is how many years ago?
A lot.
That's a
Years.
lot.
But
That's 40 years.
so you'd really trust a friend over that time, wouldn't you? You'd trust his judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, if, say, I don't know, if you and Barry got together maybe sometime in the next couple of weeks, I don't know, maybe for Christmas, because it's a nice time to go out and maybe get a, beverage, or I know that you don't drink because I read the diaries. You could perhaps mention to him that, he'd be like, oh, hey, outrageous. What have you been up to, my buttman? And you could say, well, it's funny you should say that. I've actually been on this fantastic podcast with this chap, Brian Badonde. Have you heard of him? Oh, yeah, he's even more outrageous than you. And then maybe you could suggest coming on the podcast.
Okay. The only issue is he lives in Palm Springs,
Oh, for fuck's
and
sake.
we live in London, you and I.
But I do know that he films here because
He
he
does.
does slow bosses.
He does slow horses, and he's absolutely brilliant in it. And
He
did
is.
Harry Potter here,
Barry Potter.
and his son lives here.
Could you speak to his son and say, what's Gary doing? Maybe.
Alfie, if you're listening to this podcast, please can we get your pa
Actually,
to
fuck
come
Alfie.
on and be in the show?
Gary, listen, it's Brian here.
Brian
I'm a-
Badonde.
Brian Badonde, thank you. Big fan. Just been chatting with, well, you know that because you're listening to it. Would love to have you on this podcast. Please come on. I'm sorry about the impression I did of you. I thought it was quite flattering, to be honest. And we'd love to have you, right?
Yes.
And this message is endorsed by Bridget E. Grant, isn't it?
It is wholly endorsed by him.
So how do you maintain a relationship with Steve Barton? Because he's quite famously bloof. isn't
Well,
he?
we used to write letters, and then we did faxes when they were invented,
Oh, I miss those.
and then emails.
And then
So
emails.
that's how. And he told me last time I saw him that he's got a sort of Bible thick box of every printed fax and email and letter that we have corresponded over these last 35 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Every email and fax.
Yeah.
In a box?
I haven't done that. I haven't collated all that stuff.
Did
that
you
he
tell him
has.
that?
I told him that I haven't.
He probably loves you even more now. I think you like treating them mean, keeping them keen.
I do.
With the
Yeah,
Yanks.
Yeah. Slap them down.
Slap them down. You see, I'm too polite. If I meet a Yank, I want them to like me so much. And then I just, oh, God, I don't know. I get a bit self-deprecating and I say, oh, God, you should have seen me last week. And they get all concerned, like, why would you talk that way about yourself? You're great. And I'm like, it's a fucking joke. I'm British. This is what we do. Do you find that? How do you navigate your way through, like, the Americanness without stepping on too many toes?
Because I think that the best way of understanding it is that it's like the plate of food that you get there
Right.
is always double the portion of what we would get here.
Yes.
So if you cut the plate of food in half and you
Right.
cut everything the gush that comes at you in half,
Yes.
then you think, that's what is actually going on here. Because otherwise, if you believed and you ate the full donut of what they're telling you, your head wouldn't be able to fit through the door.
Have you ever fallen into that trap?
No.
You must have done. Come on! They want me in Borlock. They want me for everything.
Oh, no, because I think that if fame happens to you or recognition happens to you when you're very young as an actor, you can be susceptible to that. But I was already 30 by the time I got a lead part in a movie. So I'd been around the block enough to know that the bullshitometer lets you, goes on red alert when the gush is too thick and fast.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, 30 is still very young, Bridge. I mean, that's when you did Bidnall.
Yeah, I was 29, yeah. But 29. When it came out, I was 30.
You owe your entire career to that film, don't you?
I do indeed. Because almost every job I've had is as a result of playing that part. And they're doing the play next year.
What?
In the West End. Yeah.
Are they?
So you could go up for the part of... Who would you like to play?
Oh, come on. It's obvious, isn't it? My boys, my boys.
Uncle Monty.
The sky's
Uncle
beginning
Badonde.
to bruise. Yes, Uncle Badonde. Oh, it's perfect.
I think you would be perfect for it.
I mean, I can't act for shit, but absolutely. I can do the lines. Are they going to just do the lines from the film, or are they going to have new lines?
No, all the lines from the
All
film.
the lines in the film.
Yeah.
Because, the board would be like, he doesn't say that in the fucking film. I want my money back.
I think they're only doing the lines on the film.
The sky's beginning to bruise. Soon we'll be forced to take camp.
There you go.
I'm going to
You've
teach
got
you
the part.
how to peel a potato. Did you ever think it'll never happen? And then it happened.
You never believe that anything's going to happen. And you replace somebody and somebody drops out and, you're never in my situation, you're never the first choice.
Oh, come on.
So
Bullshit.
you just get used to that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess who gives a shit, really? I mean, look at Barrison Board. He was second choice to play Indiana Bones.
Absolutely.
And then,
Peter O'Toole was the second choice to play Lawrence of Arabia.
Really?
Albert Finney pulled out. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess you're always glad that the actor that was first choice does pull out.
Oh, if Daniel Day-Lewis had not had done Withnail, I would not be sitting here talking to you today. I know that.
That's amazing. And he was a bit of a prick to you on Page of Innocence, wasn't he? I know that because I read the book.
He was not.
He said it in the book. You said, this prick said hello to me on the first day of filming and didn't say a fucking word to me till the last day. And all he did was go on a jog every fucking time, would run right past me and say, fuck all. I'd be like, oh, hi, Daniel. How you doing? Looking forward to it. What the that prick just fucking ignored me.
He was very friendly on the first day before we started working.
Yes.
And then when we started working together, because he is a method actor and his character hated the character I was playing in the story,
Right.
He didn't speak to me. And that is the way that he works. And he's absolutely brilliant at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
And he has 3 Oscars to prove it.
That's true.
So he was, I have to correct you on that. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry,
you
call
can do
me
that.
old-fashioned.
Listen, Daniel, if you're listening or watching or both, I'm sorry. I tried to get a kind of a dirty little scoop out of Pritchard, and it didn't work. He wasn't taking the bait. I thought all of his film diaries were verbatim, but clearly they're not. And now I look like a prick. And you'll probably never come on my podcast now. So.
No. Should I leave now?
Not you. You stay right there, darling. I love your shoes.
Thank you.
What did we get up to? 1997?
1997. Let's go into the 21st century.
Well, we may as well talk about Star Wars then. Now, that was in Pocket Full of Happiness. You do talk about getting the part in Star Wars.
Yeah.
What was that like? Because were you a Star Wars fan before?
I was a huge Star Wars fan because I had seen it the first time in 1977 when I was at drama school.
Right.
So I thought, the chances of me at 19 then ever being in a Star Wars movie seemed so impossible to even imagine. So when I finally called and said, would you come and be in the final one? I said, yes, 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 yes.
And did your agent? No, your agent didn't call you. J.J. Abrams did, right?
No, you do. I did a what do you call it? A self-tape.
Right, yes, yes.
A dialogue from a movie that was clearly dialogue from a 1940s B-feature Western movie where somebody's being interrogated.
Right.
So I did that, sent it off, you don't hear anything. And then 2 months later, I was driving in the south of France, and my agent called and said, "Oh, you know that thing that you did? The people from Star Wars want to see you." And I said, "I haven't done anything for Star Wars." She said, "Yes, you did." And I said, "Well, resend it to me," because I had an argument with her on the phone.
Argument?
Yeah.
Why?
I said, because
You didn't remember?
I never tested for Star Wars. And then she sent this thing, it was an interrogation scene. And I said, "That is what my audition has been for Star Wars." And she said, "Yeah, they wouldn't tell me what it was for."
Oh,
So I
right.
then met J.J. Abrams at Pinewood Studios.
Right.
And the first thing he said to me was, he said, "Are you going to do the part?" I said, "Of course, yeah." So I was
You
thrilled.
didn't know what it was? Did you
No.
know if you're a goodie or a baddie?
I knew that it was somebody that had to be a bit slippery with the truth,
Right.
because he was interrogating somebody.
The best order.
So the screen test was, the self-tape test was actually longer than my part in the movie.
Really?
I think it was about 6 pages of stuff that I had to learn.
Cheeky
And my
bastards.
movie was it was much shorter.
How do you feel about that? But you seem to have a good attitude about having to self-tape for things. Oh, come on, I'm Oscar nominated. Give me the fucking part. There must be a bit of that.
I think that I got great advice from the late Donald Sutherland. My wife was coaching him on a movie, and because she was an accent coach. And I said to Donald Sutherland when I was 37, and I said, "I've been doing this some years. When do you stop having to audition?" And he said, "No, you've got the wrong idea. You have to go in there thinking, I'm auditioning them, and I'm finding out whether I want to work with these people or not." So that completely changed my thinking about it. Rather than thinking that, oh God, here you go again. You're one of a gazillion people that they're seeing. You're inevitably going to be turned down. And that different mindset has made me, I love auditioning. And especially if you actually meet the director or another actor in the room, because in the last, 10 years or so, everything is self-taped. So when you send it off, you have no idea. You get no feedback at all unless you are given the part or given a recall.
I think that's a great lesson for any young actors out there who think they're too good to learn 8 sides of a self-tape audition. Just do it. You never know what might happen. You might have B.J. Abrams on the phone.
Yeah. I had met him when he was 23 years old in LA.
What?
At the premiere of a movie called Honeysuckle Rose that Diane Ladd, the late great Diana Ladd, was in with her daughter and Laura Dern. And I'd met him, and I said, "How do you have he had a 3-picture deal, and Harrison Ford was playing the lead in a movie called Just Henry."
Right, yes.
And I met him at his premiere, and he talked 10 to the dozen like Scorsese speed. And I said, "How do you have the confidence to do all this?" He said, We're going to work together one day." And 35 years later, that came true. But he had no recollection of that conversation. But because I keep a diary, I showed him, and I said, "This is who I met." And I said, it's impossible for an American to really understand how an English person would never be just that kind of chutzpah that he has, and that self-belief, and be given a 3-picture deal by a big studio. I know of no English director that's ever had that, and certainly not at the age of 23.
That is
I
very
have
impressive.
blathered on.
Say
Sorry.
that again, sorry?
I have blathered on. You can cut all this.
Oh, no. That is very, very interesting, actually. It was genuinely interesting. I'm not just saying that. We were all very interested in, well, there's 2 of us in here, but we were all, I mean, the fact that you're right, that kind of confidence, it's kind of an American thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you act like that in Britain, they'll be like, bind your neck in, you little prick.
Exactly.
Who do you think you are?
Tall poppy syndrome.
Yes, tall poppy
Yeah.
syndrome. I think the late, great Quentin Blake said it well. Not Quentin Blake, Quentin Crisp.
Quentin Crisp.
He said, the Americans want you to succeed
Yeah.
because they want you to take them with you.
Mhm.
But the Brits want you to fail because they're scared you'll leave them behind. Have you heard that one?
Absolutely true. I agree with that.
I'm firing on all cylinders today.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's the first quote I've got right this whole
Yeah,
series.
it's really impressive.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
And then, have you worked with John Barrett?
Yes, I have.
You have?
I have, on a movie called Jackie, about
Jackie O'Barnassus?
Well, yes, with Natalie Portman played Jackie Kennedy on the day that her husband was assassinated, and John Hurt was in that film.
Right. And you were in that film.
I was.
Who were
we
you
all
in
small
that?
parts. I played the man who designed the funeral.
Oh, right. Did you self-tape for that one?
I
Surely not.
didn't for that one. I was asked to be in it.
Oh, good.
Unusually.
That must feel good.
Yeah.
For
did
no
feel
money,
good.
though.
For no money.
Yeah, it looked like that.
Yeah,
It looked
I
like
paid them.
You paid them?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
How did you do that?
Just a suitcase of money. You put it.
No,
put
you
it,
didn't. You're bullshitting me now. Listen, I want to talk about Star Wars because you saw Star Wars when you were at
19.
drama school.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Empire Strikes Back. That was around my age when I was at Bamborough Bard College.
Do you still watch it?
From time to time, why not? If it's on Disney Plus, I mean, it's always on Disney Plus. But I don't like the new ones with all the fucking CGI and shit.
I agree with you.
It just doesn't. Apparently, they're going to reissue the original. Have you heard
Are
about
they?
that? Well, they should tell you that. You're part of the, Berkeley.
Franchise. Yeah. No, if they do, I'll definitely go and see that.
But anyway, back to my time at Bamborough Bard College. So
Yes.
what we'd do, we'd put on Empire Strikes Back,
Yeah.
and then we'd get the Burgermeisters out. Burgermeister and brandy. I know you don't drink. You're pelagic. I know that because I've read the diary. And then I was sort of famous around the college for doing the best impression of Chewbacca.
And I know you're going to do it for me now.
Well, I haven't done it in a long time.
I
so
think you should.
if it doesn't go well, we'll just cut it out.
Okay.
The game was you take a shot of Burgermeister,
Yeah.
a shot of brandy,
Yeah.
and then with it still in your throat, you let out a Chewbacca-esque kind of wail, and then you swallow it. And it was called the Bookie. I don't have any Burgermeister. I don't have any brandy. But I think I could give it a whirl.
Okay.
That sounds shit.
I love it.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
Oh, maybe one more. That's it. You got to get the old. What's that thing that dangles behind? What's the thing in your throat that dangles?
Uvula.
The what?
The uvula.
The uvula.
Yeah.
This is why we have top tier, S tier guests on this program / podcast. Because it's shit like that. You don't read that in a diary. You can't go up to the average Joe and say, hey, what's that dangly thing hanging between my legs? That's your cock. Should we do some sniffing?
Sniff away.
So anyway, you, in the title, you said, I am a perfumier. No, I said that. You said, yes, you're spot on. And then I said, well, we'll do some sniffing later. So it's later. And I have, it's not easy to come by this fucking thing, A runner was out for a week trying to find this. I thought it was for sale at Liberty's. What happened?
They're coming back to Liberty
Oh,
next
hurry
week.
the fuck up. Not you, of course. Liberty. Liberty, if you're listening. Would you like to sponsor this podcast? Think about it. This is a bottle of Jack.
It is.
This is your bread de toilette that you have invented.
Yes. It's unisex and it's lime.
No,
marijuana.
don't give it away.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
we're doing the sniff.
Oh, okay.
Always the salesman. Fuck. Bitch, come on. Get with the program, bitch. Right. This is the first unboxing we've had on the Badonde podcast. This is a bottle of Jack that you invented.
Yes.
And what we're going to do is, because I did say that I had a very keen sense of smell. You weren't in the film Perfume. Were you pissed off you weren't in that?
Yes.
Did you think, oh, I could be great in this? You could have been great
I
in
could
this.
have been great in that.
Brilliant in that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. That's a nice touch. Is that your idea?
My idea, a little Union Jack bag and a luggage label attached so that you can personalize it once it's opened. So you can say, to my darling Bick, forevermore, my love for you is undying.
The bottle.
Yes.
How many bottle designs did you go through to get to this particular bottle?
About 17.
Really?
Yeah.
Were there any, what was the kind of the second choice?
The second one, I wanted it to be like an X-shaped bottle, but that was going to cost too much.
Were any of them just a big J?
No.
No, that would have been shit,
Which
wouldn't
would
it?
have, yes.
That would have gone the way of Charlie by... No, who did... Was that the shit one?
Charlie
was
by...
Paco Rabanne? No.
No.
Estee Lauder?
Charlie was Estee Lauder, I think, in the 1970s. I remember
What
Charlie.
perfumes did you like before you invented Jack, or did you hate all of them?
No, I loved Christian Dior Eau Sauvage. I loved
Eau
that
Sauvage,
when I was a teenager. I wore that.
Right.
And that, and then Blanc & Bouquet by Penhaligon's.
Blanc & Bouquet?
Yeah.
What about
Very
Botanity?
citrusy.
By Balvin Blind?
Not for me.
No.
Too sweet.
Too sweet, I know.
Yeah.
They're all bloody sweet now. Jean Paul Gaultier, what else? Brangel by Terry Brugler. Terry Brugler, yeah.
Yes.
You're quite... Oh, no, and you did the film Pret-a-Porter. So I've completely gone back into the world of film. Fuck! Because you and Robert Baldwin, you've had an incredible career together. You did The Blair, you did Gosford Brock,
Yes.
you did Pret-a-Porter.
Those three.
Those three, right.
Yeah.
What we also have here is those tester things, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So what I'm going to do... None of this was my idea, by the way. This was ChatGPT's idea. I was feeling insecure. I said, oh, fuck! What are we going to do with Bridget? And then Cyrus, who's young, he piped up. He said, well, I could always ask ChatGPT. So then we did. And ChatGPT came up with a load of shit. So then I thought, fuck it, we'll do this instead.
Are you going to smell that?
I fucking am. It's rather the first time you said that, darling. Can you do the spray and then offer?
Okay.
One for you as well.
Yeah.
And one for Brian. Oh.
Okay.
Yes. And then we're going to play guess the ingredients.
There's yours.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Give it a waft.
There's
It was
yours.
wafted, yes?
Yep.
Shit. So it's on the bag. Boom. Back there.
There's your bottle back.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. I'm sure you've got enough of these. Put that back in the happy sack. Where's my fucking luggage tag? Oh, is it in there?
It's on the side of the bag.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's hanging on the side of the
Okay,
bag.
great. Put that there. Right. Okay. A world first now on the World Badonde podcast. We are doing a live. It's not live as it's pre-recorded, but it's a sniffathon.
Yes.
I'm going to smell Jack, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what Jack smells like.
Okay.
Is it good to keep it in the nose for a while? Or
Yeah.
is it like Brian?
It's also better on the flesh because what it smells like on your skin is different from what it smells
Oh,
like
I
on
should
a
rub
piece
it on
of
my
card.
skin.
Or you could spray your skin.
All right. I'm getting is there a borange in there? Don't give it away. Just
Okay.
borange. I'm getting blandelion. I'm getting it's a bit of bacon, just a little bit, and then maybe some licorice ball sorts. It's none of those, is it?
All of those.
No, it's not. What is it really? Come on.
One thing you've left out is
Press.
lime and marijuana
Okay, hold on. Blime. I'm looking for lime. Yes, blime
and marijuana.
and marijuana.
Yes.
Now, how would a chap like you know what marijuana smells like?
Because I grew up in a country which used to be called Swaziland until 4 years ago, now called Eswatini. And they produce the finest marijuana on the planet, and it's called Swazi Gold.
Brilliant.
And it is absolutely unbelievably potent and
So-
wonderful smelling.
And is the Swazi Gold, is that what you use to get the scent in Jack?
No, you get marijuana oil, and that's what you use to produce the perfume.
Is it hard to come by? Marijuana oil?
Very hard to come by.
No, really, but at the time that you were creating it,
Yeah.
you wanted it to smell like your childhood in Swaziland,
Yeah.
right? So you were like, can you make it smell like this?
Yes.
How do you describe a smell?
Because it's like, are you a cook?
I've been known to dabble,
Okay. So when you go to the market and you look at all the produce
right?
and you put the stuff together to make a recipe,
Right.
it's the same thing with perfume. That I took
Brr,
things that I loved the smell of
brr.
and put them together. And then I worked with a brilliant nose in Paris called Aliona Massenet, who then converted this into something that was not going to explode in a bottle.
But what was his name?
Eleanor Massenet. It's a woman.
Leona Bassanet. And he's a nose?
It's a woman, and
Oh,
she
right.
is a nose.
Right, and she's called a nose.
She is a nose, yeah. That's her job.
I think it smells absolutely delicious. Are you sure there's no bacon in there?
No bacon. Couple of eggs.
We're having out of this. Well, look, I did actually get another sniffer for you because I wanted. This is Brian's choice of aftershave. Fahrenheit by Christian Dior. And I thought you might have a sniff of that.
Okay.
Because I'm going to test you now. Right, hold
How
on.
much did that cost?
Cyrus, how much was this?
Cyrus is asleep.
Well, he sent me the fucking invoice, so he's clearly just been wangling it. Oh, it's a bit small, isn't it?
It's a bit small.
It's not very...
Spray the end of this card.
Oh, I should spray it, yes.
Spray it and then hand it over.
Okay. How many sprays?
Just one.
Oh, I've done 2 already.
That's
okay.
right.
Do I waft?
I'll waft.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Right. Now me. Hold on. Oh, I did 2 again. Spraying everywhere. Right. Oh, I like that.
What do you think is in here?
I'm getting... Brr. 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 Do you ever find that smelling something really induces memories? Like, it's quite powerful, isn't it?
It's the shortest synaptic leap in the brain.
Where's
From
that?
your memory to your sense of smell. So if you haven't smelt something for 20 years
Right.
and you smell it, you will go instantly back to where the first time you smelt that.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's very evocative.
It really
scent.
is. Why haven't they done
Perfume.
like a smell? Well, I guess perfume was a bit like that, but I guess it, smelling something could almost be a sort of time travel.
Oh, I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But they've never done a movie about that. That's your perfume movie.
Yeah, the problem is that scent is invisible.
Oh,
And a movie, you have to see what the people are.
Well, we could do that. Oh, this is like a Hollywood pitch gone wrong.
So what do you think is in here?
Well, I've got pepper. There is some pepper.
Yeah.
And I've got some brah. Lemon?
I didn't get lemon.
Oh, fuck. I know, we must keep eye contact when we're sniffing.
Is there leather in here?
It's like being in the Groucho toilet.
There's no leather.
What is
Okay,
there?
read
There's
us. What are the ingredients?
Yeah, come on then.
There is leather.
Come on, get the ingredients up. So what we've got here, what have we got? We've got top notes. Mandarin, getting any of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bergamot, any of that?
Bergamot, definitely.
Yeah. Some
I've got bergamot in mine.
Bramamile, getting any of that?
No.
Any of that?
Is there oud?
Brood? Any brood? No.
There's oud. Leather.
Blether. There's blether, yep. Vetiver? What the fuck's that?
Vetiver.
Bress, what's that?
Yeah, I have it in mine too. It's very long grass, grows in India.
Ooh,
So what do you wear?
I wear this.
Oh, that's your
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit is your
Brass.
choice.
Yeah, well, I used to be CK Brun, but it just, bad memories there. Don't get that anywhere near me. That synaptic nerve will go straight to the cock. Well, let's quickly talk about the plug, which is, I think a good part of any podcast. You're looking at me very strange.
I have nothing to plug.
You do. You're
I
in the new
don't.
film called Burenberg.
Okay.
Did you forget that?
But it's already been out, yeah.
And it's still out
Oh, okay.
on streaming service near you, I suppose, is it?
Yes.
How can you watch it?
It's been in the cinema and it's coming out on Sky
Sky, right.
this month.
And Brussels Burr's in it.
He is, and Brami Malek.
Brami Malek's in it, yes.
Yes.
What's he like? He seems like a little odd fish.
He is very, very
Say no
he's
more.
intense.
He's intense.
very, very intense and very concentrated as a person.
Did you see him in that Breast End play he was in?
Oedipus, yes.
Oedipus. Any good?
He was very good, yeah.
What about the play?
Well, it's been around for 2,000 years, so, yeah, plays stood the test of time.
Good point.
Yeah.
I love having beducated, articulate guests on this show, not fucking pop stars. Sorry, Bloomer. No, it's just a breath of fresh air.
Leo Woodle.
Bleo Buddle, yes.
Yes.
Oh, I saw
John
it.
Slattery.
I saw a little clip with you and Bleo Buddle. You have a good kind of camaraderie there.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought he'd make a good James Bond. What do you think?
James Bond. Has there ever been a blonde James Bond?
Well, Daniel Craig, darling, he's pretty blonde.
Oh, yes, I suppose, yeah. Blondish.
In all the wrong places, apparently. Sorry, a little joke about pubic hair. Well, why not? It's the last episode. Yeah, Blair Butler. Are you going to be in the new Bond, do you think?
No.
How do you know that?
Because you would have heard, I would have heard already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? I'd love you in Bond. It'd be great. Bond, come in. Listen, no, forget about that. You're not going to Costa Rica. You're staying here.
They want a young Bond. They don't want a pensioner Bond.
No, not to play Bond, bitch.
Just to play any part.
No, to play M or
Yes. I'd be
Q
up for anything.
Oh, Q would be good.
Q, M, Z,
Z.
P, anything.
What would Z sound like in a Bond?
Like this.
Hold on, I'll be Bond. You called for me?
I did.
I'm
Come in.
Oh, very intimidated. Listen, if this is about Brush a Branch, then don't worry. He got what he deserved. I'd never make a good Bond.
No, I agree with you.
Richard E. Grant, you're the best, and we love you. And thank you so much for coming on the Brian Badonde podcast. I like to end my podcasts with the final question. I know, not quite going home time yet. Is there a question that I didn't ask you that you wish that I did, or a question that you're glad I didn't ask you and hope I don't?
What do people normally say?
They say, Brian, I wish you'd done your impression of Chewbacca a little better, and here's your chance to redeem yourself.
I think your Chewbacca was perfection.
Really?
Yeah, especially the last one.
I thought I could do a little better than that.
Well, why didn't you end on your best version of Chewbacca?
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Richard, I've said many things, but I'll leave you with this.
Oscar.
I think so.
Yeah, I'd give it to you. Ah, what a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, darling.
Thank you, darling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.